This is a technique you can use when the criticism you receive is justified. When you know your actions were less than desirable and there was some error on your part. First of all, you need to accept the fact that we all make mistakes. No matter how skilled, how well-intended, and how assertive we are in general, we will make mistakes. Big or small, significant or not, mistakes are inherent facts of life. So get comfortable to the idea that you are not perfect. No one is, and that is okay. Some professionals say that since that is something that happens to all of us, we could even eliminate the concept of mistake from our minds, because its negative connotation triggers negative emotional responses, like guilt, or lowers our self-esteem level each time we repeat it in our inner speech. I think we can keep the label, especially for technical contexts, when you can actually follow an algorithm and pinpoint the step where we acted in a way that triggered a less than desirable result. But I believe we should change our emotional response to it. I think we should desensitize ourselves to the idea of mistake in the technical environment. In the personal, subjective contexts, where usually there is no right or wrong way to do most of the things, then maybe there we can substitute the concept of mistake with less than desirable action, or something similar, since our action was just different, and in that context it did not trigger the expected outcome. But there's nothing wrong about it, and knowing and accepting that will eliminate the unnecessary feeling of guilt from those contexts. You can choose the method that you feel fits you best, to eliminate the idea of mistake altogether from your inner vocabulary or not, but I will also provide here the short version of my explanation of why I don't necessarily endorse the complete elimination of the concept. Guilt is, in my opinion, a human emotion, and I do not think that we should consider any of the human or animal emotions redundant. I think they are valuable in the regulation of inner and social dynamics. We can learn to use them better, not let them overwhelm us, but I believe that we should not try to completely eliminate types of feelings or the expression of any of them. It's what makes us us, and we should be reading into the message and opportunities they contain. And this is what the negative assertion technique is all about: accepting those parts of us that are not our strengths. We cannot be good at everything, and we can't always perform at our best levels, even when we master a certain skill. So we should be comfortable with this idea and express it assertively. You could say something like, "I know, that wasn't my best speech during a meeting." Just agree that it wasn't your best moment. Don't define yourself through that singular situation. That would be the negative filter bias we've addressed earlier. And don't seek forgiveness in this context. If you haven't infringed on someone's rights, then there are no deliberate or direct negative effects of your actions upon others. It just is what it is. Now let's move on to the final verbal assertive communication technique presented in this course: negative inquiry.